So in this one, I got sent this for testing and review, this handheld steam cleaner. We're gonna get this unboxed and then we're gonna go try it out in my bathroom. I do have some scum kind of building up that I've been putting off cleaning. I need to clean it and we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see how well this thing does, but let's get this open. What all comes in the box with this? I mean, it's looking like there's several accessories. I've used steam cleaners before, and they've always worked really well. So I'm hoping that this one works just as well as the rest. You can see, you can use it for your shower, your bathroom, your car. I've used a steam cleaner to even clean off like the roof interior in my car before. You gotta be careful with that because you don't want to melt the glue. But, so it looks like we have a mitt, and that's because, well, you're dealing with steam. It's going to be super hot. We have our user manual. We have our power cord. Comes with a very serious metal wand. We have the unit itself. A warranty card, and then some extra like wire brushes. So this 2 plastic brushes right here, and then some wire brushes, and then some extra rubber O-rings. So we're gonna get this set up. I'm gonna go get this plugged in and we're gonna try it out in my bathroom. Before we go in my bathroom, this is the tip that it initially comes with. But what I would recommend, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this one off and we're going to install this longer tip. And that's just because steam is very hot and I don't want to burn myself. So we're going to take one of these rubber O-rings because it doesn't have one in here. We're going to put the rubber O-ring inside here, and then I'm going to twist this on and we're going to tighten that up. I'm going to arrange this where it's like pointing down when I'm holding it, right? I think that's on there pretty good. Now, if you actually really want to scrub, you might just do this. So it all just depends on, and put that on here. It all just depends on what you're trying to do. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. Well, actually I won't. I've used this before, and then I'll just kind of wipe it with a towel afterwards because I noticed that it worked. But so that's how you can kind of change out and put this one on here. I've seen people use these for their cars and like stuff cleaned up so fast, but let's go try it out. Before we turn this on, I don't know if you guys can see the like pink like scum right there. But before we get this going and get it heated up, we do have, this is how you fill it with water. You just lift that up and you can fill it with water. And this thing is actually small enough to fit underneath the faucet in my sink, which is really cool. I like that you can physically see the water so you actually know how much is in here. A lot of the other ones are not clear like this, so you have no clue how much water is in there. And then when you turn it on, you actually have a rubber like covering so we can turn it on and off like that. And then we have a blue light. And then if you want, and then when you're ready to heat the water up, you move this over. So we're gonna wait. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on 4. And now you can hear it starting to heat the water up. So I'm gonna put it down. Yeah, so now it's all gone. Like even like the little bit like right here on the seals, that's like really hard to get out. And now you don't have to scrub it with a brush and worry about kind of lifting a lot of that up. So this thing worked awesome. I liked that you could stand away. You don't really want to touch this. It is actually very hot still, even though it's off, but it's still, I would say a little bit safer to touch while it's off, but you definitely don't want to touch it while it's on. But it's all gone, even in these like little crevices. So I can just imagine if you really wanted to clean everything up, having a good steam cleaner. This is a nice one so far. I haven't, from what I'm seeing, from what I saw, this one is super, super nice. So definitely one to check out if this is what you're looking for.